Okay, pick five players. Before I get started, I just want you to ask you guys just to keep me and my family in your thoughts and in your prayers. My mother passed away this past Friday, and the funeral is coming up this next week on Tuesday. And she was a very bad diabetic. She was 78 when she passed, and bad diabetic from the time she was in her 20s. She got to the point to where she just could not take in any oxygen and breathe. They tried a CPAP machine, they tried in-home oxygen. It just, even with that, her oxygen level was low. She had been on a vent, breathing for her in the ICU for the past 3 weeks. And they finally told us, the hospital did, told me and my dad, it's time. We've done everything that we can do. And so they pulled her from the vent on Friday, and she passed. So just pretty emotional time, but I'm okay. I'm doing good, and you know I'm I'm okay, and I know that she's no longer suffering, and she fought long and hard. So this is the little obituary that the funeral home printed up. I will read that to you guys real quick, and then I will get on with the point. And but this is the information. I'll read it to you guys. And I know some people like to send flowers and things like that, and you know you you guys are free to do anything that you might like to do. But Labby Memorial Funeral Home. Okay, it's 2110 Highway 171 in DeRidder, Louisiana. That is where that's where my mom actually was from originally, DeRidder, Louisiana. All right, just over you leave Texas, and you enter Louisiana, and it's about 80, 82, 83 miles into Louisiana, heading up toward Fort Polk. So Hazel Ruth, everybody called her Ruth, her middle name. Moses, that was her maiden name. Shirley, that's my last name, my dad's, last name. Funeral services for Hazel Moses Shirley, 78, of Beaumont, Texas, will be held at 11 a.m. on Tuesday, October the 31st. She would hate being, knowing that she's being buried on Halloween, but it's just another day, and it's okay. In the Labby Memorial Funeral Home in DeRidder, burial will follow in the Highland Mennonite cemetery. Sorry, they have a really nice cemetery, and they offered free plots to my dad. She was friends with a lot of the Mennonite people, similar to Amish. Very, very nice, humble people, and so nice of them to offer, a spot for her in their cemetery. I'm sorry if I'm getting emotional. Visitation will be on Tuesday, October the 31st, 9 to 11, at the funeral home. Hazel was born February 2nd, Groundhog Day. We always joked with her about that. 1945, in DeRidder, Louisiana, to her parents, Devon and Marguerite Sterling, that was my grandmother's maiden name, and Moses, that was my grandfather's last name. She passed away on Friday, October the 27th, 2023, in Beaumont, Texas. She is preceded in death by her parents, Devon and Marguerite Moses. Daughter, my sister, Janelle Gore. Left to cherish her memory are her husband, my father, Jimmy Lee Shirley of Beaumont, Texas. Son, that would be me, of course, James, Michael Shirley of Beaumont, Texas. Daughters, my sisters, of course, Terry Bagley of Silsbee, Texas. Frances Christian, my sister, of Crystal Beach, Texas. Lisa Fields, my sister, and husband, Buddy, that's what we call him, of LaPorte, Texas. And my sister, Regina Fields, and her husband, Boomer, that's what we call him, of LaPorte, Texas. Melissa Shirley, my half-sister, of Missouri. She lives in Missouri. Numerous grandchildren and great-grandchildren. And let's go down further. Words of comfort may be expressed to the family at www.labbiememorial.com. It's just the funeral home's website. You can go on there and you can, post, words of encouragement to the family if you would like to do that. But, again, this is the funeral home. I know some people like to do little things, and I don't expect anything from you guys, of course, but there are some that would like to, and so there's their information and phone number. But okay, guys, I appreciate your thoughts, your prayers, and I appreciate you guys being a part of this contest and just supporting what I do. And a lot of you guys know my battle, with the 2 brain surgeries, and it's just amazing God's timing. He allowed me to survive that, and gave my mom 2 more years to spend with me. So I'm thankful for that. So, okay, let's get on with the Final Four and the points going into that championship race. Okay, so our Final Four. The 4 players that are going to be battling it out for the championship. In that championship Final Four race, in first place, Tim Scott, 151 playoff point. He's got 1 playoff win. All right, in second place is Brian Rooker with 142 playoff points. Third, Dave S. Dave S., you have 131 playoff points. And rounding us out, Will, super consistent all year. He's got 121 playoff points. And let's take a look at some of the rest of you guys, those that did not make it. Okay, Rooker, he made it. Dave S. made it. Louis Gallardo, you ended the season with 115 playoff points. Brandon Scott, you had 101. Doug Klein, you had 109 playoff points. Very good season, man. I appreciate you coming back and playing every week. All of you guys. Blue Bayou Racing, 103 playoff points. All right, 1 race to go to decide it. Good luck, guys. Tim, Brian, Dave, Will, congratulations for making that Final Four, and good luck to you guys next week. You guys have a great week coming up. Bye-bye.